All right, guys. I hope everyone is doing well. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, first of all, I'm going to share my screen, and I hope my voice and everything is audible, visible, and everything, right? So, in a nutshell, what we're going to cover today, okay? I'll be showing you how you can take any product and have virtual influencers sell those products. Basically, create your products with AI models, right, on them, right? So that you can use it for advertisements, you can use it for social media, you can use it for product listing, you can use it for anything you can imagine. Okay, cool. So I'm inside advanced AI image designer, and here's how it works. Okay, so what you have to do is once you're there, there are some features that we have realigned them. And on this magic wand feature, this feature is called AI magic elements. Okay, so you have to click on it, right? Excuse me. Now when you click on it, you'll see a bunch of different templates. You have to choose which type of product is yours: necklace, earring, hat, hair accessories, sunglasses, watches, and bracelets. So what it is, right? Just so that you understand, right? As you can see in my canvas, I have uploaded the picture of my necklace that I want to be on a model, right? For photo shoot, for basically ads and social media posts and all that, right? So step number one, you have to bring in your product image, whatever it is, right? Whether it's a necklace, earring, hats, or any product. Okay. Now what you can do is you're not just limited with these many categories only, right? You can upload your own custom AI, basically AI model picture that you've generated using Artistly, and can have that model wear your product, or like show your product, right? But for now, to make it easier for you, we give you ready-made templates, right? Now here's how it works. So let's say this is a necklace. I come in the AI magic elements, I go to ready-made, and I hover over this necklace option. Now I can pick which kind of model I want this necklace to be on. So for example, I want this model, right? So what you have to do, you have to click on use image, right? Now it will show you, okay, this is the product image and this is the model, the template image, right? And then you have to describe your product in one word. So I just said necklace, simple stuff, right? And then the last step you have to do, you have to basically tell AI that, okay, this is where I want my product to be. So you would do this masking that you would do, right? So that AI understand where you want to place that product, right? And hit generate image, right? And in just few seconds, you will get an image like this, exactly like the product. So the model was wearing a different product, right? Just so that you see, right? So for example, let me show you, right? This is the product of an image, right? This was the product image, right? Let me just show it to you so that it's in comparison, right? Let me just make my canvas a little bigger, just so that this is the product and this is the model image. How cool is that? Now imagine how much time, effort, energy, and money would go to get this shot and to get this multiple shots for websites or for for your ads. Now you can create infinite variations, right? Infinite variations of these virtual influencers selling your products, having your products for your websites, for your social media, for your product listing. It is just so powerful. Look at that, right? There you go. It accurately matches that. And for sometimes, right, it's AI, right? It's in its early stage. If it does not generate, if it's like by few percentage here and there, you can always regenerate the image within one click and you'll get it, right? It's very easy. Now let me show you while it's generating. Let me show you for a different product, right? Let's do it for a hat. Okay, so let's do it for a hat. So for this, now there are some two things that you need to keep in mind. Or if you know these two things, you'll always get the perfect image. Okay, so first thing is I always it always works with any kind of image, but that's my personal recommendation. If you upload an image with a wider background, or if you upload an image and use a background removal here, so that AI can only focus on your product. Because sometimes like like I'm having my phone here, and then there's a mouse here, so AI gets confused if you upload it, like if you upload like multiple products, or it's the lighting is not good and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about it. We made sure that it does not happen. But just those edge cases, right? I recommend you bring a product, just remove the background, and it gives you, so that AI can focus on making the perfect product image. Okay, now what's the next step, Yash, right? Excuse me. Now the next step is, you would go to the AI magic elements, and then you can, again, right, you can have to click on the hat section, because it's a hat and a cap. Right now, there's a second thing, which is the only thing, right? The first thing is, make sure the product image is in the wider background or removed background, so that AI can focus on the product. Excuse me. Yeah, so the second thing that you have to pay attention to, that whatever image that you use, right, should have that product on it. Now, what does that mean, Yash? Right, that means, if you choose this template, right, I mean, that lady is not wearing a cap, right? So you have to make sure that if it's a hairband, if you're trying to put a hairband, your ready-made image, or any image that you put, even is a custom, right? You can upload your own image and have them wear it. I will go in detail into that, but just make sure. Let's say, like, will this work for this? You answer me in the comments, right? Yes or no. Let's see, right? Obviously no. Why no? Because the hat that she is wearing is not this type of hat that I wanted, right? So what would work, Yash, then, right? It would work like, I want this cap, right? This is the kind of cap I want, so I would use this image, right? So those are the only two things. If you follow these two guidelines, you'll always get the perfect image. Cool, awesome. All you have to do is do a cap, or you can even like say orange cap, just so that AI can like get it, explain it, create the image, just mask the area like guiding. So now AI knows that what product that you want. It just needs to know where you want it, right? Because otherwise AI can place it anywhere, right? If you don't give it proper instruction and generate the image. And the image that you would get is something like this. How cool is that, right? Just think about it, right? Think about the opportunities, right? Think about the variation. Think about all the things that you could not do with, like, think about the other opportunities that it opens up for you, right? Let's say a lot of people wanted to do affiliate marketing on Pinterest because it's really good with free organic traffic, but you cannot actually upload a simple basic product image. Now you can actually have these images on AI models showing if it's a hat, if it's a earring, and you can then link it to your products, to your site, to get the free traffic, right? That's the power of it, guys. That's
Yeah,
like,
she's to cover this question that Faye was asking. So can I then swap the face once I get the model? You should be able to.
obviously, 100%. Yeah, you have this, or the better approach that I recommend you can always do that, because you can upload a single face and then upload the image. What I recommend you is, we're working something on really interesting. What you can do, very easy, right? Upload your image, okay? Upload your image, and click on perfect for realistic photos, right? And create a realistic digital twin of yours wearing a cap, and just swap with your picture, right? Oh, sorry, swap the product with that cap, right? So that's a better approach. If you want like more realism, let's say, if you, because you can only swap it with here, right? But if you want like me as a pilot wearing the cap on the in the garden, or on the beautiful beach with the sunlight, you can generate that with your own face wearing the cap, and then you can swap it out, right? So that's the power of it, right? Let's see our creation, right? Look at that. Just look at that, right? This is just created in front of you, and how cool and amazing it is, right? Because this is not nothing. There's nothing out there in the market that does it, right? Now let me show you something cool, okay? So let's do with these earrings, okay? Let's see. So now another thing, right, is these are two. So when it comes to like earrings and stuff like that, right, you only want to show one part of it, right? Left or right. So because you only will show, for some cases, the one side of that only, you have to make sure that you crop it, so that so if you pass AI two images, AI gets confused, right? Like, oh, where do you want to put these two images? There's no place there, right? So Because if it's earring or if it's a similar product, there are two of them, just make it one. Okay, how would you do that? You would click on it and you would go to these top sections, right? And you see something called crop image over here in the middle option. You click on it and then you'll just drag the area that you want to crop, apply the crop, add that product. Easy. Okay, that's how easy it is, right? So it only got that product. Now we can do all that stuff, right? So step number one, get your product image with white background, or preferably remove the background with the white canvas image only. Okay, second step, go to the magic elements, right? And pick the category that your product belongs to. So it is earring, right? Perfect. Now let these images load up, and now find and pick the template that resonates most to your product. Is your product is like more lendier style earring? No, right? Is it more like till your neck, neckline or stuff like that? It's not like that. It's more like small earring, right? So I will pick that model, and then I will just do earring, right? And I would, again, step number 3, last 3 steps. Okay, last step is create image. Just tell AI where you want your product to be, just so that it understand, and boom, you'll get it, and you'll get an image like this. How cool is that, right? Like, you can't do that with anything else in the market right now, and it just opens up so many opportunities for you, whether you sell earrings, hats, caps, like earrings and glasses and hats. It's so many stuff, because we already figured out the merch stuff, the clothing, and we were getting a lot of requests from you guys for different accessories and different different type of products that you sell on Etsy or as your own or your clients, right? You can charge big bucks for this, right? Where now the client does not have to worry about creatives. You can create unique and infinite variations of creatives, ads, social media posts, product banners, product listing, right? Basic stuff that would like, the perceived value for this is like anywhere between like $1,000 to $1,500 per package, where you do like 20 product images, because it would cost them for each photo shoot, right? That's how expensive and crazy it is, right? Specifically when you look for there was this amazing member who lives in Dubai, and he does a lot of jewelry brands, right? And he was telling me that this is the pain, and this is so, you have to plan the whole shoot, and the shoot does not go well, then you have to replan it, you have to repay for that, you have to make sure that the photographer coordinates with your model, and the model coordinates with your, the products are there, so many stuff. And specifically, you want variations, you want a different ethnicity of models, you want them in different places, you want them in different all the things you cannot possibly get or do it in a day or 2 or 3, or within a very affordable budget. Now you can do it in 3 clicks. That's how powerful AI is right now, right? You can do it in 3 clicks for any product you want. You can create unique variations of that, and it's just crazy, right? So let's see what our creation got. Right? Look at that. It perfectly resembles the product that you uploaded, so that you can reflect your product on your website, on your listing, on Amazon, on wherever you sell it, whatever marketplace you sell it. They want these kind of examples, right? Or we will be doing traffic trainings where I'll be showing you how you can upload these images on TikTok, because TikTok now supports images as well. And you can sell your products as an affiliate or for your client and give them free traffic, because when you have the content ready, you get the traffic free, right? And that's how powerful it is, right? So I want to show you a few more things before we jump to the questions. Now you say like, oh yeah, this is crazy, this is cool, this is amazing, but we have a very limited options of categories, right? Like, if everyone is using same model, what's the difference between you and me and the other person? Well, that's where the magic comes in. Okay, so now let's say I like this necklace, I use this lady, right? So what I can do, right? I can open this lady, right? And I can download this lady, for example, right? I can download this lady. I can bring this lady here, right? And you can implement something where we have, where I'm going with this, right? mirror magic, right? That's the power of it. Because now with this style, you can generate unlimited variations. So you're not always stuck
Yeah,
with
just
the
want to
stuff.
talk about this, folks, so you understand, okay? The
Yeah.
biggest thing with Artistly is simplicity, right? One of the things is people are like, oh, I want to do a necklace like this, and then they put like somebody wearing like a waistcoat, a leather jacket, a muffler, and all that. How will that work for the AI to understand how to display that necklace, right? So the idea is that we're giving you these ready to go, if you will, templates, you could say, to use the mirror magic just like that to be able to recreate another model, right? And you can even change the skin tone. That was being asked. Like, can I change the skin tone? Can I change some other attributes of that person? Yes, through Mirror Magic, you're going to get the example. You change the skin tone through the prompting, right? And now you can add to it.
Yeah.
Similarly, you see that with sunglasses and hats and stuff. The way it works is we take an image that we're giving you right now, where already a earring is there, you mark it, and then you say, I want a earring to be this way, right? My uploaded earring or whatever it might be. That way it'll come perfect every time, as opposed to trying to make it work against a lower quality photo or a photo that is not designed for the purpose that we are trying to achieve here, right? So hope that is clear. Let me know in the chat box if that is clear, because sometimes, right, we are our own enemy, right? We try to get some low quality image, try to work really, really hard to make it work. But in reality, your audience or your customers, your clients, all they care is, look, I want to create a social media post selling my necklace, selling my sunglasses, selling my, let's say, any kind of jewelry, watches. We'll talk about that in just a second, right? Hats and stuff. They don't really care. It has to be, okay, this particular image, which is really complicated image to make it work. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, yes, go ahead, because it's so important people understand. Because for
Absolutely.
me, I've seen this in real time. Time is more valuable than money. If I can do something in 2 minutes, it looks like a professional photographer did it. I'll go the easiest way out every single time. I'm not going to make it too complicated.
Absolutely. So, as I showed you, right? We got that image. Now you want it on your custom, like your own AI model or even your photo. Well, you got your product picture in here. You go to custom. You go select from media library, right? And you'll see your images generated here, right? And then you can always upload from your device. So let's say, for example, I'll show you, right? So this is the image that I got generated from AI, right? It's a new image completely. All I have to do is I'll just name it real quick. So I would do model one, right? I save it, right? Then I would export it as a PNG. Now what I would do is I would now remove this, right? I don't need it. I want my product here. Now I go to the product, go to the magic elements, click on custom because I want my custom image on the product, like for the product, right? I want my custom image on that product. So anyways, so you click on media library and then you can just see your model here. Just you can drag and drop or you can upload from your device. Let's say, let me just do that. 1 second. So where is that image? I'm gonna do it like this, and there you go. I'm gonna click on use this model, right? So now it's using this model
And by
for
the way,
the
this one, just for reference, in case people forgot, we created this with the mirror magic feature. So meaning it was created with prompts, this one. It was not an uploaded
Sure,
photo or anything like that. Meaning you can create your own custom models just with a bunch of prompts. Just that you want a perfect one where the neck is easily visible and stuff like that. That's why we're trying to show here.
true. I create the image. I do all that. Just make sure it covers up, right? It does it. Create the image, and then in just a few seconds you'll see the image generated with this design on this model. It'll be blown away by that, right? Just look at that, how powerful that is, right? Just from the perspective of for and then you can always do all sort of things that I want to show you, right? You can do cool stuff with this, right? Let me just delete all these images for you. So there are so many things, right? So you can always like layer. We have a layer option, and you can just like hide them, right? Instead of deleting them, because sometimes you might need them later on, right? So this layer function is really interesting for those of you don't know are not using it. Start using it, okay? So where do you find it? You can find it inside on the top, just after the custom face switcher option. You will see the layers, and you can assign them. You can put them at the top, just like how you would do with any other software, right? So Anyways, so that is good. Now let's say you want to expand it upon and you want to create, let's say, where was that image? Okay, you want to create let's say a horizontal image because you want it for a banner, right? You can always expand it, right? You can expand it in version. Oh, by the way, we're working on I'm just so excited right now because there's so many things happening in my brain right now, but we're working on so many new upgrades in the for Artistly, and we'll share in the next few weeks, which will make your resizing thing better, make your removing the background better, make your upscaling 300 dpi upscale, this that you guys have been requesting for this kind of purpose, right? We're working on that, and with so many new updates. Anyways, so we'll just push it, and what it's gonna do, I chose the 16:9, which is like a horizontal, and it will make this image perfect for horizontal, for YouTube thumbnail, banners, and stuff like that, right? Now look at that, right? Just this is the model. Let me just show you, right? So I'm just gonna add this image here in the canvas. Okay, so image is being added here. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna resize my canvas just so that you see how powerful this is, right? Just in front of you from a custom mode model, I created this. This is the jewelry and this is the model, right? This is the jewelry and this is the model. And now you can take this, create ads with it, create social media posts with it, and you can just go crazy, right? Now, I have a really cool bonus for you because this is, you guys have been requesting for that from quite a long time, and we have finally added that. But I will only share it once you say, yes, you're all clear with this, you can start implementing this, I will clear all your questions, and then we'll move to the cool bonus for this session. So, all right, Paul, any questions that you want me to answer?